And once these horses are put away, they're just regular kids. The performance begins with the team's mascots. Two Sicilian donkeys, Jellybean and Oinky Doinky. These lovable creatures get to roam the beautiful grounds at Foxfield and are everyone's best friends, especially if there happens to be an extra carrot around. The donkeys are being ridden today by Grayson and Olivia. Okay, now there's a lot of things I'll do in my life, but that's not one of them. So long, Jellybean and Oinky Doinky. Whoa! And I'm sure we'll see both of these little girls performing on the drill soon. Thank you, girls. And now let's welcome the Foxfield equestrian team. The horses participating in this event are from different breeds. We're watching Arabians, thoroughbreds, quarter horses, Appaloosos, Conameras, as well as crossbreeds. Many of these horses also compete regularly on the show circuit, and a team member has trained each. With careful training and lots of love and patience, any breed can be schooled in this manner. Each rider spends long, dedicated hours individually training her horse to develop the sensitivity and control necessary to perform at this level. Riders are now cantering up the center in pairs. Horses are taking a look. The riders are actually kind of showing the horses the ring, giving them a chance to experience the ring for a few. The riders are taking a single fence. And following each other over those fences. Most of these drill team members compete in hunter and jumper shows. All take lessons at Foxfield. These are truly hard-working pigs. They return in pairs. riding between one another. Oops. Ladies and gentlemen, there's one horse out here, and this is their first time that this horse is performed. Can you guess which one that is? A lot of the horses are not used to seeing that Liverpool jump with the water in the middle of it, so when they go by it, they're not quite sure what's going to jump out at them. The riders now thread the needle 2 at a time. The pairs join each other again. Spin away from each other, 90-degree turn, cantering back to the rail. The team had its beginnings over 40 years ago. Today, a couple of the girls are actually third-generation members. The riders jump the fences in a half loop, coming straight at each other. They jump cross. Very, very difficult for one horse to jump while approaching another horse coming head on. Elements of many different types of riding go into the training of these horses. As you can see, the horses respond instantly to the pressure of the rider's leg, and the shifting of the rider's weight as well as the rider's voice. Horses canter again toward one another and over a fence. This is a very difficult maneuver, performing 10-meter circles known to dressage riders as voltees. 12 riders here perform it in unison with no saddles and no bridles. The riders will now perform a false star, jumping fences and cantering toward each other at the center of the ring and then turning to jump at the next fence. The horses range in all sorts of sizes, from 17 hands to just over 12 hands, yet carrying a uniform rhythm and spacing. Keeping all the horses at a pace like this, with different length of stride, especially without a bit to help with the collection, is a real challenge. This is one of the most beautiful maneuvers. Notice the riders in the center are barely moving while the riders at the end canter, and then they canter out of the formation into a perfect circle. They pair up, and they return to singles. Nice side pass. And then the other direction. And back into a circle. And then a crossfire maneuver in threes. And break it off into 4 directions. Foxfield drill team. And now for a special treat, some of the members will demonstrate their individual horses' talent and heart. And we begin with Sarah and Jetson. They'll now demonstrate figure eights over 2 jumps with simple or walk changes. She halts, and notice, none of the riders, no saddles, no bridle, no reins, no stirrups. She side passes. And over a fence. She halts, turn on the forehand, and back over the fence. Turn on the haunches. And walks the fence. She halts without use of hands and backs her horse without use of hands. Side passes. And over another fence. Side passes across the ring. And again, halts with no hands. And backs. It's a high fence with no hands. And now a bigger fence. And now for a special treat. Gets a kiss from Jetson. Let me show you the special relationship the two of them have. Jetson will actually follow her over a fence. Thank you, Sarah and Jetson. Ladies and gentlemen, if you move your eyes to the left, our next horse and rider to see, Kelly and Nike. You may notice something a little bit different about Kelly. She's not sitting down. This is Nike's first time. Today is Nike's first time with Kelly. very focused and very brave. Nike, very, very sweet. They're going to first attempt a figure 8. There's no reins on this horse. There's no bridle on this horse. Watch carefully now. And over a fence. And another. Notice the horse keeping very, very even pace. The fence closest to us, ladies and gentlemen, she will jump as a larger fence. The crew has raised the rail already. Remember, this is the first time for this mare. Very nicely done, and then the canter also. And now for the last solo performance of the afternoon, please welcome Jesse and Luke. Luke is an important Holsteiner gelding who loves to take center stage. When not performing in drill, this pair competes in medals and in equitation. First, Luke will perform side passes. Performing simple changes. She'll start jumping higher. There's no saddle, no reins, no stirrups. Nothing but the strength and the skill of this rider. And over the fence. A full gallop and stop. Thank you, Jesse and Luke. And now it's time for the finale. Here comes the flag carriers back into the ring. team picks up the canter and each group loops toward each other, passing within a few inches. The riders again canter toward one another. Ladies and gentlemen, say goodbye and thank you to the Foxfield equestrian team.